New Scientist is a weekly non-peer-reviewed English-language international science magazine, founded by Tom Margerisson in 1956. Since 1996 it has also run a website. Sold in retail outlets and on subscription, the magazine covers current developments, news, reviews and commentary on science and technology. It also prints speculative articles, ranging from the technical to the philosophical. There is a readers' letters section which discusses recent articles, and discussions also take place on the website. Readers contribute observations on examples of pseudoscience to feedback, and questions and answers on scientific and technical topics to Last Word. Extracts from the latter have been compiled into several books. New Scientist is based in London, England, and publishes editions in the UK, the United States, and Australia. Sumit Palchhari became editor in 2011, following Roger Highfield's move to the National Museum of Science and Industry in London. History: the magazine was founded in 1956 by Tom Margerisson, a British science journalist and broadcaster, as the New Scientist, with issue 1 on November 22, priced £1. The British science magazine Science Journal, published 1965 €71, was merged with New Scientist to form New Scientist and Science Journal. Originally, the cover had a text list of articles rather than a picture. Pages were numbered sequentially for an entire volume of many issues, as is the norm for academic journals. Later each issue's pages were numbered separately. Color was not used except for blocks of color on the cover. From the beginning of 1961 the was dropped from the title, and from 1965 the front cover was illustrated. In 1964 there was a regular Science in British Industry section with several items. An article published on their 10th anniversary provides some anecdotes on the founding of the magazine. In 1970, the company Albert E. Reed acquired New Scientist when it merged with IPC Magazines, retaining the magazine when it sold most of its consumer magazines in a management buyout to what is now IPC Media. The Grimble and Down comic strip appeared from 1970 to 1994. Ariadne, which later moved to Nature, commented every week on the lighter side of science and technology and the plausible but impractical humorous inventions of inventor Daedalus, often developed by the Drewardco Corporation. Issues of New Scientist from issue 1 to the end of 1989 have been made free to read online. Subsequent issues require a subscription. As of the first half of 2013, the UK circulation averaged 125,172, a 4.3% reduction on the previous year's figure, but a considerably smaller reduction than many other mainstream magazines of similar or greater circulation. Modern format: the fully illustrated magazine in 2014 features several sections: Leader, News, Technology, Opinion, Features, Culture Lab, Feedback, The Last Word and Jobs and Careers. Advertising: New Scientist runs advertisements for jobs and academic opportunities in the field of science. In the early days they were in a classified advertisements section with subsections Official Appointments, Appointments and Situations Vacant, and Travel, with a list of coach holidays and prices. The general classified section was dropped in favor of what has become New Scientist Jobs. Other advertising is carried in the magazine. Most advertising is full page between sections. Website: the New Scientist website has blogs and limited news articles and is available to anybody. Users with free of charge registration have limited access to new content and can receive emailed New Scientist newsletters. Subscribers to the print edition have full access to all articles and the archive of past content that has so far been digitized. As of 2012 a web 30-day access pass was available, at different prices in different countries. The website also has special reports on many topics. The magazine had a weekly podcast, SciPod, which was discontinued in October 2007. In late 2004 newscientist.com added a subdomain, Nomerysox, where visitors could search for, rate, and discuss innovative gifts. Use of the site had dropped considerably by June 2005, and it was discontinued. From mid-2006 some New Scientist content was made available to users of Newsvine, a community-driven social news website. From mid-December 2009 to March 2010, non-subscribers could read up to 7 articles per month. In November 2009, New Scientist started the S Word, a blog providing a forum for the discussion of the science of politics, and vice versa. It was so named because despite the central role that science plays in our world, politicians often seem reluctant to engage with it, with the aim of the blog being to help persuade politicians that the S Word belongs at the heart of political debate. The technology, environment and space sites were discontinued in 2008, with the content being integrated into the main newscientist.com site. The site includes a blog on a range of topics from inventions to short sharp science. Spin-offs. Over the years, New Scientist has published several series of books derived from its content. Most recently, it has compiled 7 books of selected questions and answers from the Last Word section of the magazine and the Last Word website. 1998. The Last Word. ISBN 978-0-19-286199-3, 2000. The Last Word 2. ISBN 978-0-19-286204-4, 2005. Does anything eat wasps? And 101 Other Questions. ISBN 978-1-86197-973-5, 2006. Why don't penguins' feet freeze? And 114 Other Questions. ISBN 978-1-86197-876-9, Why don't penguins' feet freeze? Is largely a repackaging of selected material from the first 2 books, following the unexpected mass-market success of Does Anything Eat Wasps? 2007. How to Fossilize Your Hamster, and Other Amazing Experiments for the Armchair Scientist. ISBN 978-1-84668-044-1, 2008. Do polar bears get lonely? And 101 Other Intriguing Science Questions. ISBN 978-1-84668-130-1, 2009. How to Make a Tornado, The Strange and Wonderful Things That Happen When Scientists Break Free. ISBN 978-1-846,682,872, 2010. Why Can't Elephants Jump? And 113 More Science Questions Answered. ISBN 978-1-84668-398-5, 2011. Why Are Orangutans Orange? Science Questions in Picture, with fascinating answers. ISBN 978-1-84668-507-1, 2012. Will We Ever Speak Dolphin? And 130 Other Science Questions Answered. ISBN 978-1-78125-026-6, in 2012. ARC, a new digital quarterly from the makers of New Scientist, exploring the future through the world of science fiction, and Fact was launched. It is available in several ebook formats, and a collectible print edition. Also in 2012, the magazine launched a dating service, New Scientist Connect, operated by the Dating Lab. Appearances in popular culture. During the introductory sequence of the 1965 film The Ipcress File, a character is shown reading the magazine. In the first episode of the 2012 British sitcom Friday Night Dinner, a character is shown to obsessively collect the magazine. Criticism. Greg Egan's criticism of the M-Drive article. In September 2006, New Scientist was criticized by science fiction writer Greg Egan, who wrote that a sensationalist bent and a lack of basic knowledge by its writers was making the magazine's coverage sufficiently unreliable to constitute a real threat to the public understanding of science. In particular, Egan found himself gobsmacked by the level of scientific illiteracy in the magazine's coverage of Roger Sawyer's electromagnetic drive, where New Scientist allowed the publication of meaningless double talk designed to bypass a fatal objection to Sawyer's proposed space drive, namely that it violates the law of conservation of momentum. Egan urged others to write to New Scientist and pressure the magazine to raise its standards, instead of squandering the opportunity that the magazine's circulation and prestige provides. The editor of New Scientist, then Jeremy Webb, replied defending the article, saying that it is an ideas magazine that means writing about hypotheses as well as theories. Darwin Was Wrong cover. In January 2009, New Scientist ran a cover with the title Darwin Was Wrong. The actual story stated that specific details of Darwin's evolution theory had been shown incorrectly, mainly the shape of phylogenetic trees of interrelated species, which should be represented as web instead of tree. Some evolutionary biologists who actively opposed the intelligent design movement thought the cover was both sensationalist and damaging to the scientific community. Jerry Coyne, author of the book Why Evolution is True, called for a boycott of the magazine, which was supported by evolutionary biologists Richard Dawkins and P.Z. Myers. See also, List of scientific journals, references. External links, official website.